Now, for a look at stories making headlines around the world, and we're going to start with the ongoing unrest in Syria. Plenty going on there over the past few days. The US ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, says Washington will announce new sanctions against Russian companies with links to the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Her comments on Sunday come after the United States, the United Kingdom and France carried out airstrikes on targets in Syria for a suspected chemical weapons attack earlier this month. For more on this and other international news, let's turn, as we always do, to our Ro Aram. So, Aram, the feud between Russia and the West rumbles on.
That's right, Mark. A very tense and hostile atmosphere between Moscow and the West, very reminiscent of the Cold War. The US and Russia again trading barbs at the UN Security Council over the weekend, with Russia's UN ambassador condemning the joint airstrikes on Syrian chemical weapons facilities as a violation of international law. He said they dealt a blow to the political settlement in the divided Middle Eastern nation. Syria and its ally Russia deny any poison gas attack took place. The US envoy, however, did not back down, hinting at more use of force to future Syrian chemical attacks.
I spoke to the president this morning, and he said if the Syrian regime uses this poisonous gas again, the United States is locked and loaded.
She also told a CBS interview that new sanctions against Russian companies with links to the Assad regime would be announced on Monday. She indicated they would be aimed at sending a message to Russia, which she said has blocked 6 attempts by the UNSC to make it easier to investigate the use of chemical weapons. Meanwhile, President Trump has defended his use of the phrase "mission accomplished" to describe the airstrikes. President George W. Bush was heavily criticized for appearing in front of a banner carrying the term during the Iraq War. The image was captured before the war ended, which many viewed as Bush's misguided intervention in the region. In a Sunday tweet, Trump said he knew the, quote, fake news media would seize on this, but used it anyway, as it was a, quote, great military term that should be brought back.